Round 8 of the Galactic Wars. It was a boxy land inside a box. It was peaceful out, and there were some volcanoes.
Wow, what a day.
Okay, you're terrible at telling stories.
You're terrible at listening to them.
Welcome everybody to round 8 of the Galactic Wars. And let's get this stuff underway so you know what happens in the intro. We are in the Age of Hope. We are on the box world, and now let's get everything going. But now let's give out some traits. Alrighty, for Sweet Dumb, they got Cold Aura and Energized. So we're going to give that to these little guys over here. Now let's go to the Alkalites, because they are the lowest, and they get Blessed and Pyromaniac. Pyromaniac once again, but now they are blessed even more than they already are. And what was this one? Yes, Infertile. And that will be going to Chillington, who is actually above the Emerald Empire this week. But now, let's get the Footmen. Not Fertile, they get, what is it? And they get the Miner trait. So they'll be able to dig up some stones and stuff. Alrighty. And volcanoes will erupt in each kingdom in the year 57. So we got 55 years to go. But with that out of the way, let's get this underway. And it looks like people are starting to get up their new villages all over the world. And Sweet Dumb, man, their area is just all covered in ice, and they're freezing each other. They're all just frozen. That's insane. Hold on. How did the king of the footmen die? They're not footmen, Lamonia. What? What would have happened? They've already lost 12 people, but how? I don't know, but that's strange. And Emerald Empire is just losing people. Is it starvation already? What's going on? Merkin's even losing population. But why? Jotun's actually doing quite well for themselves, actually. But it does look like the Emerald Empire and Scorchland are planning on making an alliance. Yes they are. And the Dragon Pact was formed. Well, it looks like we're getting more alliances underway. Looks like Merkin and Jotun are actually making their alliance, as Chillington is looking to join the Dragon Pact. For those of you who might be wondering why they aren't in their normal corners and whatever, there was actually a suggestion in the Discord, linked below by the way, you should join, and this guy mentioned that for all of the nations they should be in their largest square, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So shout out to him, you know who you are, and alrighty. Still it's just cold ore over here, just until they go to war, and then everybody's going to blow up with lightning. As Merkin and Jotun are looking to... Hold on. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to redo the alliance thing. I don't know what happened with that earlier, but... anyway... It looks like the Dragon Pact actually has 4 members. That being Scorchland, the Emerald Empire, Chillington, and Lamonia. But no wars yet. And Sweet Dumb has joined the Dragon Pact, as the Alkalites have failed to do so. But now the League of Holy is planning a war. We'll see what this League of Holy is actually going to do. And they're planning war against the Footmen. So it looks like it's going to be over 700 elves versus 300 orcs. With more villages being made up along the way. And there's the war. Now they're moving in their armies. Fun thing with this map is that they're all like walled off by the rocks and whatever. So they gotta like move across them. So it makes it really good for units with bows because they're able to shoot them from the side and hopefully pepper them off. But it still looks like the footmen are handling them easy. But it doesn't seem like they've made it to the area yet. Well, now they have. As I'm going to decrease it to 2 times speed so we can watch the war. Because there's a lot of footmen soldiers in here. They're just going to wipe out everyone they can. While there are still some elves in here being a garrison to fight them off, it won't do anything else. But Lamonia has declared war on the footmen, and you know what that means. Oh, we all know what that means. Every nation except for the Alkalites are against the footmen. We got an alliance of 5 against an orcish nation. And we'll see how that goes. As an orc village has already been wiped out. As was a Jotun territory over here as well. But now they're in the capital. And now a whole bunch of armies are going to be moving in to the footmen capital over here. And it looks like the Alkalites have gone up a new village. Hopefully it'll be able to prosper and grow into a mighty empire. As Lamonia's brought in its soldiers and now they're moving in. Oh, there's so many armies. There's the Emerald Empire also moving in. Ooh, and a huge fire set inside the wheat fields. Their food supply is going to be gone. The footmen less than 90 population inside their capital, now less than 70. They are getting swept by all these nations. And everybody's going to get a point from this. It's going to be insane, except for the Alkalites. And there we go. That's a whole bunch of points right there. And now they're just moving in. I'm going to time lapse this area and let's get going. Would you look at that? The footmen are almost destroyed, and there they go. And even a bunch of the Sweetdom's army, who are all frozen over, have wiped out a bunch of plant life nearby. Now that was a war. And the footmen are out first. Wait a second, I just noticed something. Chillington's at 34 population. What? Oh, right, yeah. I almost forgot. They're infertile. I completely forgot about that. Oh my god. -100 children and -10,000 fertility percentage. Oh man, Chillington. They're not doing too hot right now. And I can't believe I just noticed that, but that is insane. And a new Acolyte village. Alkalite. I keep saying just Acolyte, not Alkalite. But I mean, it doesn't really change anything. So, yeah. We do still have the 2 alliances, and the Alkalites are not a part of it. So we'll see what happens there. And we are 10 years from the volcanoes erupting. That's going to absolutely devastate Chillington. But here we go. Merkin's looking for a war, but against who? The Alkalites. I thought so. Well, hopefully, the Alkalites can defend. Most likely not, though, because it's a nearly 1,400 population versus only about 700. And another war. Emerald Empire is planning war against Jotun. So it looks like the Alkalites will actually have an ally in this war. At least hopefully, if they are able to get it up. As the armies are moving in and the Emerald Empire has declared war. It's an entire world war. It's the elves versus the world. We'll see how that goes. gotta go into, gotta get to the capital view. Let's see how these go. Because Sweetdom, they still got a lot of, they still got, probably have some people for that, but you never know. And Jodan is just getting absolutely swept by the Sweetdom armies. They sent out their armies way too soon, as well as the Merkin. And now they're going to get eliminated. Okay, low on memory? Already. Well, it looks like Jodan just lost their capital. And I'm just going to pause it right there because I got to take this in and write down the notes. And now the rest of the armies are just moving in. The Emerald Empire's armies, oh my god. Oh, and the Merkin capital got destroyed as well. There's another one gone for them. Wow, everything here is just insane. And has Jodan been destroyed? Nope, Jodan has not been destroyed. Let's get back into this normal view. Jodan? Yep, they are still at war, and now there are some troops moving in to wipe them out once and for all. Jodan is definitely gone. And there they go. But now Sweetdom... Hold on, their war just ended. But the Merkin are still at war with the Alkalites, even though they're looking for peace. And Sweetdom is, and all the big alliance is getting broken up as well. That was an insane fight, and the Dragon Pact has been dissolved. And there they go. The wars are now all over. And I completely forgot about the volcanoes, but either way, I'll do that now. It's a shame. The war was way too big. So, let's just find, like, the town hall buildings, and let's place down these volcanoes. Oh, this is gonna be so terrible for chicken. No, campfire. Just scream volcanic. Not what I meant to do. Alrighty, and there we go. So now we're going to see all the fires spread and stuff, especially now that it's the Age of Sun. And Chillington's already being decreased in population as lava's going everywhere. Their original king is still here. And he has no children. Great. But how are the other capitals doing? This capital's been absolutely wrecked. But now, there's a volcano in it. Oh, the king just died. Great. Sweetdom's planning a war. Hold on. Oh my god, lots of people are planning wars. So Sweetdom's planning war on Lamonia. Emerald Empire planning a war against Scorchland. Lamonia planning a war against the Alkalites, so that's probably not going to happen. And the Alkalites are planning to create a new alliance between the Merkin, Scorchland, and themselves. Thankfully, they aren't going to be at war. Well, actually, Emerald Empire is going to go to war against Scorchland, I think, so we'll see how that goes. And Chillington? What's Chillington planning? Oh yeah, Chillington's planning on joining the alliance, even though they'll contribute nothing. Who joined? Oh, the Alkalites and the Chillington joined in an alliance, but not Scorchland, because they were declared war on. How great. But now Sweetdom's against Lamonia, and that's going to be a pretty close... Well, they're close population, but not close in army. So, we'll have to see who takes over what first. These volcanoes aren't really doing too much, but here is a wizard right in the middle of some human Scorchland territory. So let's see how they do. Oh, he's near the volcano. Are they going to punch him in? Maybe. We'll see. The Alkalites are planning a war against Scorchland. Ooh, how interesting. But Lamonia took over a Sweet Dumb territory. What's going on? Now, their capital isn't in the direct way, but now they got a guy that shoots out fire. Let's star this guy. Oh my god, he's stupid. How? How is he the one who got it, though? Well, he probably just killed him, but whatever. Sweetdom is taking back its territory, but then they almost lost it again. As the Alkalites move in their people, as Chillington actually took a territory because of one of their, leaders or, mayors of their city. But Scorchland's almost taking over that territory once more. And Lamonia, their capital's the next one up. Oh my goodness. Merkin got absolutely wrecked by that. And it looks like Scorchland just lost its capital. Let's pause it real quick. I gotta get the war stats and stuff. So it's the Emerald Empire. So the Dwarves and Chillington. Wow. And that's still counting how Chillington only had 12 people who died from that. And their capital is still alive, though not many people. But the Alkalites are moving in their people once again. Oh, the Emerald Empire is no longer at war with Scorchland. But at least they got the capital points before then, at least. Chillington has 2 people left. They got a king and just some random guy. Hopefully he does not get splashed by the lava. Lamonia has pushed back against its attackers, as the Alkalites are looking for peace, as is Chillington, who is awfully close to the volcano. And Chillington is gone. And the war is over. Hold on. Did the war end before or after it was destroyed? Oh, well, would you look at that? Chillington died after. So technically, Scorchland gets a point. Good for them. But it does look like the Emerald Empire are planning a war against Lamonia. Everybody wants to kill Lamonia for some reason. I don't know why. Especially after that. Now the capital is just right there, and the Emerald Empire can move in its armies. I turn on angry villagers, but actually it's just been a whole bunch of wars. It's not only humans against each other. But anyway, yeah. Sweetdom's actually looking for peace, and they get the peace, but now it's just the Emerald Empire. And now they're just gonna wipe out all these territories. Look at these armies in here. They're just absolutely destroying the petty humans. As the Alkalites are planning a new war. And an alliance between Sweetdom and the Merkin are being formed as well. And the Alkalites are planning a war against Lamonia, their next door neighbor. And the new Dragon Accord was founded. Oh, the old king died, but we got a new king who is still planning a war. But is this still against Lamonia? It is still against Lamonia. Now, will they get points for capital? Will they join the war in time? Unfortunately not. Lamonia still lost its capital, but the Emerald Empire is the only one who gets a point for that. But the Alkalight's are still gonna get good kills on the rest of Lamonia. Oh, and we're back in the Age of Hope, and we only got 2 years left. Make that 1. Is Lamonia gonna get destroyed? Lamonia's been destroyed. What an action-packed event as the year 102 hits. This is the world. Take it and leave it. Only 5 empires remain. More or less, actually, but still. So, I want to count up these rankings, and I'll talk to you guys later.